Welcome to Bethel High School, where the Bruins from Bethel play host to the Kecoughtan Warriors. As always, we will send this over to Bob Hintz, who he is now getting ready to interview the Kecoughtan coach, Kerry Forrest.
Well, first of all, Kerry, second year, you got your guys, you got your system in. You've had some close games so far this year. You could be down only 2 losses instead of what you got. Tell me a little bit about your team.
Well, we played last year with a lot of juniors, so we're kind of senior heavy this year. But I'm starting to bring in some sophomores as they're getting some experience. We've got to be patient on offense, and basically we have to scrap. We're not that big, and if we get after it, we're a pretty good team. But, you know, if we lay back and get lackadaisical, it can be a long night. So it's basically, if they bring the energy, we're pretty good.
Well, and, you know, that's a lot of people don't understand, but defense will make your offense look good.
A whole lot better. If you can get in there and trap well, and we talked about active hands, getting deflections, you know, relying on guys in the help side, that type of thing, you know, instead of trying to do it all yourself.
Good enough. Well, good luck to you tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you, Bob.
All right, let's run back over to Tim. I'm sorry, back over to Mike.
Yeah, it's me again. All right, thanks, Bob. Bob will be with the Bethel coach, Craig Breon, in a couple seconds. The Bethel Bruins, 6-4 on the year so far, 4-2 in the districts, will be playing host again to the Kecoughtan Warriors, who are 3-5 on the season. If Bob is ready, can't see him. We'll send it over to Greg Breon, the head coach of the.
Well, I got Coach Breon here. Coach, it's always good to come back over to the Bruin Den. I know you guys are scrappy. You always have got a team that'll fight for the ball, but you're not as big as you've been in the past.
Well, this is the smallest team we've had in the last 6-7 years over here, but one thing we've asked the kids to do is just play basketball, play real hard, and the kids are playing with a lot of intensity lately, and that's what's helping us out.
Well, intensity has a lot to do with it, and I was talking to Coach Forrest about that. Defense will dictate a lot of times your tempo that you want.
Well, one thing, we're not a half-court team, and a lot of teams we play like to push the ball in transition to play that style of basketball. We're trying to dictate the tempo defensively, take them out of what they like to do, and it's been helping us lately.
I know it's always a pleasure to have you here. You're a class act over here. You've done a great job, and, you know, it's always nice to open up over here at Bethel.
Appreciate you coming over here. The kids are excited tonight. We really want to try to put some wins together here if we can. And the kids are playing real well right now, so we're looking for a good ball game tonight.
Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, let's run back over to Mike.
All right, Bob. Well, you want to give the sponsors for the game? Today's contest is being sponsored by Zooms with 14 convenient Peninsula locations. And Hampton Chevrolet at 1073 West Mercury Boulevard. And in part by Parklawn Wood Funeral Home. Nancy Staten is the manager. And now Bob is running. He's late. He's running. All right, again, the Bethel Bruins playing host here to the Kecoughtan Warriors as we are getting ready to announce the starting lineups. As Bob comes over and has a sit down.
All right. Good job. We got you got number 20. Did you get him for the Kerry Jones is number 20, Mike.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the
Is it Kerry Jones or Kenny Jones?
we'd like to welcome you tonight to Bethel High School. We're playing the Bethel Bruins.
Kenny.
Okay. And he is number 20.
Correct.
Kecoughtan High School.
Okay.
Would everyone please rise for the presentation of the colors? Remain standing for the
As we await the color guard from the Bethel High School color guard, the chorus will be singing the national anthem here.
Well, I told the ROTC instructor we'd get a good shot of his honor guard here. He says they don't get a whole lot of publicity, but good job right there. Good shot of him.
national anthem will be sung by the Bethel High School vocal ensemble.
A great job by the Bethel High School ensemble with the national anthem. Did we get a chance to talk about our sponsors?
Yep, I already put them out.
Well, very good. And while we're getting ready for the announcement,
We'll go ahead and put up Kecoughtan's.
and there's your referees.
We're going to do the referees. Calvin Thomas, he is the referee.
He's in the
Adrian
middle.
Motley, that's right. And Jerry Sprouse.
Jerry
Long
Sprouse
time
on
friend.
your right. You know Jerry, huh?
Yep, been around him
I told Calvin
Who's-
I thought he'd retired 20 years ago.
a year and a half ago. He and I just got through talking about it. 35 years he spent with the City Rec Department of Newport News. Starting lineup for the Kecoughtan Warriors tonight. Number 3, Lachey McMillan. There we
There you
go.
go.
14 is Tyree Barnes. 21 is Kelvin Irving. 33, Harold Lee. And number 40 is Charles Stone.
That's your visitors tonight.
That's the visiting team from the Kecoughtan Warriors. And we'll put up the starters for the Bethel Bruins.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the Bethel Bruins. At forward,
There they are right there. Number 11 is Devon Burton. Number 23, Josh Payne. 24, Karam Foy. 34, Jamar Jackson. And number 52, LaShawn Campbell.
I think that's Kareem Foy, but
Okay. What did I say?
Karam.
Sorry.
That's all right. If we mispronounce the names, call us and let us know. We appreciate that. And while they're finishing up, we will pick a player of the game from both of these teams tonight. Each player receive a trophy and a shirt. Trophy comes from Trophy World, and they're located in the Hilton Village in Newport News. For all your recognition and award needs, trophies, plaques, and custom engraving, contact Bob Helling at Trophy World, 595-7355. I'm sorry, 595-7354. Mention this announcement, get special pricing. The shirt comes with Tidewater Team Sports, your one-stop sports headquarters for screen printing, embroidering, uniform, and apparel. Call 594-0411. Talk to either David Chubb or Terry McNamara.
All righty. As we get ready to start our first varsity boys basketball game of the season, here at the Den, as they call it.
That's right. This is the
This is
Bruin
the
Den.
Bruin Den.
That is absolutely right. And you see we got our camera working here, and we got Kellen off to the side where they can't see him, which
That's
is always
the best place.
You didn't hear that. Oh, you did hear that.
Ow! Whoa! All right.
Okay.
24 for the Bruins is Kareem Foy, jumping
I think we're
alongside
going to have another jump there. Calvin too strong.
number 14 Tyree Barnes of the Kecoughtan Bruins. As the
Kecoughtan
Bruins,
Warriors.
Kecoughtan Warriors. Oh my goodness! It's the first game.
Bruins come out in a 1-2-2 zone. They're going to they're trying to force the tempo, and that's what they want to do. We want to thank Ray Smith, the athletic director over here at Bethel High School, for helping our crew set up and, of course, helping everything that we've got set up here at courtside. Appreciate that, Ray Smith.
You notice how every time we have a game here, right off the bat, he goes walking by and kind of waves and says,
Yeah, you know, we wanted to make sure I remembered him.
"Ah, three-point shot there was off the mark by number 33,
Almost a steal.
Harold Lee.
Lachey McMillan almost got the steal that time, coming up behind. There are 3 shooters on this Bruin team, and that's what I was talking to, and that's why you see the Warriors in a man-to-man. They got to keep an eye, a hand in the face. Nice turnaround.
Turnaround jumper by Kareem Foy. That's his first basket. First basket of the game for either team. 2-0 Bethel. We're already into the game a minute. Each team has taken one shot, one connected, and the Warriors still looking for their first basket. 2-0 now.
Kerry Force doing a good job with this team. He had a young team last year. The senior dominated this year. Lost a couple of real close games, especially in the Christmas tournament.
He moved his pivot foot and got away with a walk, but he ended up turning it over.
Yeah, but he dribbled into trouble and then turned the ball over. Little hand check there. Calvin Thomas said, you can't do that.
First foul on number 10, Sterling Sanders. First team foul.
Got some good stats here by our I got this from the Kecoughtan Warrior coaches. Really appreciate that.
Nice move by number 11. He gets his own rebound after somebody swatted it back out to him, and he'll take another shot for 3, and it's a little bit off.
Nice job that
number
time.
Number 10, Sanders getting the rebound for the Warriors.
Well, the Kecoughtan Warriors will do well.
A 3-point shot by Lachey McMillan.
I'm trying to see
missed
where
it all.
I'm talking about. Harold Lee is the catalyst. If he's averaging up around 20 points, they're going to win a ball game. So keep your eye on Calvin Lee.
You notice the new uniforms that the Bethel Bruins are wearing this year.
Yeah.
There's a turnover by the Bruins.
Just took that ball right out of his pocket. Picked his pocket.
That's a turnover apiece for each team. Still 2-0 as we're 2.5 minutes into the game. There's the first basket by the Bruins, number 33. That's Harold Lee. That's his first basket.
And that's
I'm
the
sorry,
Warriors.
it's the
And that's
Warriors.
the young man I was telling you about. As he goes, so does this team.
2-2 now is the score. The
There's a
3-point just missed. There was a little bit too much on it.
And it looked good from back here.
We had a perfect view as the ball's thrown out of bounds.
As Coach
by Sanders.
Breon was saying, Mike, they're smaller and quicker overall than they had been, but they got 3 good shooters, Barton, Payne, and Jackson. They like to scramble on defense. All right, now they're playing a zone, but they will do a lot of man-to-man and run and jump, and they're playing a 1-2-2 zone right now. They'll press a little bit. Kecoughtan on the other side, they could very well, they're 3-5, they could very well be 6-2. They've got some close games. They'll play man-to-man for the most part, and their defense determines what happens on offense, and that's like a lot of teams are doing this year. They look for, if they get a layup, they'll go right into a man-to-man, or they'll pick up at half court.
Yeah, the Bruins tried to force a pass underneath someone who wasn't open that time and ended up throwing it out of bounds.
I tell you, this Tyree Barnes has really impressed the coaches this year.
And a shot by number 21.
They both look a little
Calvin
cold right
Irving.
now, don't they?
Yeah, and they're
little tentative.
some of the shots are taken right on. They're just a little bit too far, a little too hard, and they're hitting the back of the rim and bouncing out, obviously. But
look at they're doing a trap right there.
They almost had one there. Ooh, he expected number 3, McMillan, to cut to the basket. He didn't do it. Nice drive by number 34, Jamar Jackson, for his first basket of the game. 4-2 now, Bethel leading.
There's another turnover.
And look at the speed. Now who they're going to give it to? They're going to give it to Bethel. Turnover on the Kecoughtan Warriors. That's their third.
That was Kelvin Irving. We remember him from football. Boy, he showed some speed there going for the ball. It would have been a layup if he had not made contact with it. I like those new uniforms with Bruins.
Mm-hmm. Nice put in by number 24. Kareem Foy, that's his second basket of the game.
Well, Foy's getting position underneath and is just kind of basically is forcing himself on. He's 6'4", senior, plays the center position.
Timeout's called by the Warriors. 3:42 to go in the first period of play as the Bethel Bruins lead 6-2. Here again is the shot that was put in.
Talk a little bit about our crew. We got sideline cameras. We got Ron Baton and Anthony Hotshot Reeds on the sideline cameras. Up on the stands, we have Nathaniel Braxton and Susan Bowers. We got Don Chiraus is the engineer and audio. Mike Nowinski is doing there's a good shot of Susan. Mike Nowinski is doing the slow motion replay. Camera control, Johnny Terrell, and, of course, Scotty Bowers is our director. And did I get everybody? Andy Foley. Can't forget the graphics.
Oh, Lord.
What do you mean, oh, Lord?
I'm not touching that one. Kecoughtan brought the ball in on that play, and Bethel went into a zone, trap zone, and the Warriors were able to break the zone, but they couldn't put the ball in. And there's a turnover by the Bruins.
That was
the
a
ball
nice
went off his
defensive
leg.
play. Yeah, Tyree Barnes, great job.
You'll notice they're in that trapping full court
and do
pressure.
a good job of breaking it by passing the ball.
And then turned around and turned it over.
Well, you got to know where everybody is on the court. And that's what the Bruins will do. They will trap you when you least expect it.
Nice pass. Nice no-look pass to number 33 under the basket.
Who was that? Was that Barnes?
Yes.
Nice.
Harold Lee on the basket. That's his second basket tonight. He's got 4 points, as he has all of Kecoughtan's points, by the way. Tyree Barnes on the rebound and pass.
He had a little bit of contact. I wonder if there's going to be a whistle or not.
That was going to be against the Bruins, number 23, Josh.
We'll let the fans know
Payne.
what's going on next. A week from Friday, January 16th, these Kecoughtan Warriors will be at Phoebus High School. A week from then, the 23rd of January, Friday, Hampton High School will host the Warwick Raiders. On January 30th of Friday, the Bethel Bruins will host the Gloucester Dukes. And on February the 6th, Friday, Phoebus will go to Hampton High School. That is our schedule after tonight. Starting on the 16th, we go 4 Friday nights in a row.
And Kelvin Irvin had a chance to tie it on a couple of free throws, but he missed them both. Still trailing as the Bruins lead 6-4 with 2:25 to go in the first period. So far, it's a pretty fast-paced game.
I tell you, they're keeping the ball out of Devon Barton's hands. For the most part, they're kind of fronting him, not letting him get the ball. We got a little bit of a bump there.
That's going to go against 33 Harold Lee, I believe. And that is his first foul.
And that'll be a non-shooting foul, won't it? Yeah.
2 team fouls for the Kecoughtan Warriors, as you see
You watch
again.
it right here. Now you'll see the bump right there. If there had been a bump, it would have been a travel. Nice first quick step. 2 Bruins fighting over the rebound.
I see a much improved passing game with the Warriors this year.
They move that ball around quick.
Ooh, he's calling out a player control offensive foul on number 21, Kelvin Irving. That'll be his first.
That was a good drive.
It was.
But you have to say it was also a good defense. If we had the replay, you can see how the Bruin got over there and established position. Watch this right here as he comes in. Now watch, he established the position right there.
No,
Well, he was still moving in, wasn't he?
That shouldn't have been a charge. Bruins got away with one on that one.
Well, that's a judgment call. That's a tough call to make.
Charging calls always, unless it's a real blatant, is always pretty much a judgment call. Well, I think he wanted to dunk it, but he got the effect anyhow and got the 2 points.
Yeah. Hey, you get 2 points, the heck with whether you dunk it or not. You can't dribble between 2 players. And there's
That's
your
number
defense.
11, Devon Barton. He makes that's his first basket of the night as Kecoughtan turned it over again. And look at Bethel fight for the ball.
They're triple teaming the ball. Somebody's got to be open.
You would think so. And that also goes as another turnover because the possession arrow faces in favor of the Bruins.
Checking in for the Warriors, number 5, Gary McCarthy.
10-4 is the score with 1 minute and 14 to go in the first period of play. The Bruins leading. It's 23 for the Bruins. Number 23 is Josh Payne coming in the lineup. He takes the place of number 24, Kareem Foy. Three-point shot. Absolutely. Number 11, Devon Barton, hits his first 3 of the game. That gives him 5 on the game so far. And there they are in that trapping zone, full court pressure again. Ooh, he almost lost control there. Nice pass, and he couldn't get a hold of it. They'll keep possession of it this time, but I tell you what, Bethel is fighting. They are scrapping for every effort.
That time was a great pass. The young man just didn't catch it cleanly, and ended up in a.
I am really impressed at the passing ability of Kelvin Irving. He's done a great job running the show here. They almost turned that one over. Nice pass underneath. Couldn't get the bounce in the basket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, they are double teaming the ball out here in front and trying to get in the passing lanes and making it tough as you watch the replay here.
Walter Harris was charged with that foul. Shooting 2 is going to be 33 Harold Lee, who already has 4. And as a matter of fact, he has all 4 of the Warriors' points.
Well, I saw my neighbor here tonight, Eddie Forrest, who is the father of Coach Kerry Forrest of the Warriors. He lives a couple houses down from me. Known Eddie for a long, long time. It's good to see him. He was running into him out at that golf course. Would you believe that, of all places? Never go to the golf course.
Right. Right.
They have
got the bounce on that one.
That was 1 of 3.
That is one of 4 at the line.
1 of 4.
And Harold Lee has all 5 of Kecoughtan's points right now. The Bruins lead 13-5. 25 seconds to go in the first period of play. Nice pass outside to a set 3-pointer, was a little bit on the strong side.
Well, they will shoot those threes. The Bruins will. Right there, as you see the trap, and so this is one thing I don't understand. These young players don't understand the bounce pass. You bounce the ball, a guy can't reach down to the floor and touch it, but if you pass it where his arms are, he can get a hand on it. Nice
and
runner.
That's 14 on the runner, Tyree Barnes. That's his first basket of the game. And they were going to count it for number 11, but it was short.
He got it
So
off.
at the end of the first period of play, the Bethel Bruins lead the Kecoughtan Warriors by a score of 13-7.
Zooms has given an award to the senior player in each one of the teams this year who has demonstrated academic excellence. These players be awarded plaques at a school board meeting after the season. We'd like to thank David Allen and Zooms for the continued support to WHCS and our student athletes.
Here's a replay of the last basket made by the Warriors.
As we watch that, we do want to thank one of our corporate sponsors, Hampton Chevrolet Jeep Mazda, located at 1073 West Mercury Boulevard. They've been an icon on the peninsula forever, it seems like, and it's been one of our corporate sponsors. Go down and see them or give them a call at 838-5450. Give you a little bit of the statistics for the Warriors. Tyree Barnes is averaging 11 points a game. Harold Lee is 15 points a game. Lachey McMillan 9 points a game. The team is averaging 61 points a game. They just right now they
nothing's falling right now.
Right, they're not hitting the baskets, but I think part of that you got to believe is this defense the Bruins are putting on them. That zone trap has them making passes and decisions that they normally wouldn't make.
Well, I think one of the things that I did notice is some of the passes have been very, very crisp for the Warriors, and it almost seems as though the receiver of the pass is not waiting for it. I mean, he doesn't seem like he's ready for the pass. Some of the passes have been right dead on the money, and they're just not making, they're just not catching the ball. And that's a nice basket by number 50.
Well, that was 2
Calvin
offensive rebounds that time by the Warriors.
So they've cut the lead to 13-9 now. Here at the start of the nice pass underneath to number 55, Walter Harris.
That was by
his
Josh
first pass.
Payne.
His first pass of the game. And then there's another turnover by the Warriors. And a slick little pass underneath to number 23, Josh Payne. Wasn't that sweet?
You tell these kids to play good defense, and they play good defense. They get down the other end of the court, and he reaches in and gets a silly foul. That'll give the coach gray hair and a heartbeat.
Fouls on Barton. That's his first. Game's third.
Coach Craig Breon is the head coach over there, assisted by James Daniel, Wayne Jones, Larry Ayers, Pete Baycoat, Chet Gorbia, and J.D. Dunn. And, of course, Kerry Force for the Warriors. A nice shot that time by number 5.
Gary McCarthy. That's his first basket of the game.
Kerry Force is assisted by Art Jones and Brian Walter.
Is this the same Art Jones, by the way, that played for Hampton?
Yep. Same guy.
Yeah, I see him.
Same guy.
Number 33 for the
a little quicker scoring right now.
Lee.
Picked up a little bit.
Picked it up. That is his 7th point of the game. Right now it's 17-13 with 6:23 to go in the game as there's a foul underneath by number 50, Calvin Lee. That's his first, team's 4th. Here's the foul. You can take a look at it. He
right there, just
in.
reaches over the top.
Got him across the top of the arm. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Oh, that's back court. He didn't call it. Well, he only had 1 foot.
Yeah, but he didn't have the ball when he was back court. He let go of the ball. Oh, nice.
Well, I give that to 24 of the Bethel Bruins. Karen Foy, that is 8 points for him so far in the first quarter, as Kecoughtan again turns it over.
Again, a bounce pass would have got that or would have stopped the turnover.
That's a reach-over foul is going to be called on number 14, Tyree Barnes. That should be his first. That is 5th on the team, and here we go to see it again. Watch him reach over and slap him right across the top of the arm. Nice pass underneath. Now that one I would call he's safe. He slid.
You're a little quick on us.
That goes as a turnover for the Bethel Bruins as they turn the ball over. And 19-13. And look at that. He threw the ball in, and the Warrior player never even made a move to go after it.
He went the other direction.
So they ended up getting a turnover and a possible lay-in, but lucky for them, they missed it.
Right, but the Warrior that time broke to the basket, and the guy threw the ball in to where he was before he made the break.
Foul on the Bethel Bruins on the reach-in was Terry Thomas. That's his first.
Lachey,
team's 4th.
McMillan comes in and replaces Bryant Draper.
Wyatt for the Bruins coming in. Oh, almost threw it away again, didn't he?
Bounce pass, fellas.
Oh, everybody's on the floor now. I think he called 3 seconds.
Well, if he never made a move for 3 seconds, but that's what my thought too.
5 turnovers now for the Bruins. 11 turnovers for the Warriors so far in the game. Smart move to pull that ball back out. The defense was definitely there.
Well, they're throwing the ball where nobody is. Oh, good movement, though. There's a shot.
And he let the ball go and turns it over. And then the Bethel Bruins turn around and turn it over. Well, that would have been a fantastic shot if it had gone in. But he tried to go back after the rebound after the missed shot and turns around and has a foul. It's going to be on number 14, Tyree Barnes. That is his second foul. 16 foul for the Warriors now. 19-13, 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second period. Well, that was a pretty play right there. He knocked the ball away from the Bethel player, back off the board in order to have a chance of getting it.
That's called smart basketball, isn't it?
It was a smart move.
Oh,
nice pass.
Oh,
No.
too late. Shouldn't have taken a dribble. He had him there, but he took the dribble.
2-point shot by number 12, Kawan Wyatt. That's his first basket of the game. It's now 21-13 as they turn the ball over again.
What kind of a passes are they making? They're making terrible passes.
Josh Payne picks up his second basket of the game as the Kecoughtan Warriors call a timeout.
Well, they need to. They're down 10, and they were in this ball game, but they're just not making smart decisions with the ball, and it's really costing them.
Well, they got 14 turnovers so far in the game, and that was a key in the girls' game.
Yeah.
The turnovers was a killer, and right now they're shooting themselves. They're not making the smart passes. They're not making any bounce passes. The real crisp passes that are going in the lane, and they're actually getting to the player. He's not controlling the ball. And some of the passes that they've been trying to throw away from the basket, you would generally be throwing bounce passes, and they want to try to throw it straight into them, and all you got to do is stick your hand out there, and that's what's happening. Bethel is not defensively being tried to get a turnover because they're not having to. All they're having to do is stick their hands out.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're just not making a good decision on their pass.
There's another one.
He's double and triple team, and he's trying to go through, trying to dribble through people. You got to move the ball and get somebody open, but you can't drive between 2 or 3 ball players, and that's what the Warriors are trying to do right now. And they look so good passing the ball.
They were lucky they didn't get a turnover that time.
I know Coach Forrest is going to talk to him and say, fellas, you're just not making good decisions out there.
Well, the first half of the first quarter, we talked exclusively at how good their passes were. And since then, it's almost like a jinx because since then, most of their passes are not there.
Well, if it's a jinx, that's your fault then.
Yeah, well, that's my fault. And there goes another one, too.
But that's defense. Defense did that
Nice play by number 5, Chris Bell, as he scores his first basket, 25-13. They're going to call that a touch, and I believe that is a correct call.
Yeah, one of the Bruins hit the ball, but, the Warrior just lost the ball anyway.
Oh, yeah. It was going out whether or not he touched it or not.
Checking into the Bruins, number 21, Robert Bailey. Kelly replacing number 1, Chris Bell.
25-13. 2:54 remaining in the first half.
And I don't want to be critical of the Bruins. Bruins got some great athletes out there, but they just got to make the right and smart decisions on their passes. And
you're talking about the Bruins, the Warriors.
Yeah, and he took a dribble and stopped his dribble, and he's triple teamed. And he's in the corner. He's nowhere you can go. You don't dribble the ball if you're not going nowhere.
The Warriors are playing a trap zone, and they're
Nice
being very
rebound.
successful. Yep.
Nice rebound.
Calvin Lee as he picks up his second basket of the night. But their defense, the Warriors have to recognize what they're playing. They're in a zone defense, and they're trapping the corners. And every time somebody goes to the corner, they're getting double and triple teamed, and they're not hitting the open players. And that's one of the things they're going to really have to work at. That's something that the coaching staff of Kecoughtan has to be able to recognize. Nice drive to the basket, and it fell off the rim. Oh, he walked.
Did a little hop
Yeah,
step
little
after
hopper.
he got it.
And that's unfortunate too, because they were battling under there, and he definitely had the advantage. And when he took the ball, he just lost control and looked like a little rabbit jumping out there.
Yeah, and the Bruins. I mean, the Warriors are not out of this game. They're only down 10. That's only 5 baskets or a free throw and 3 threes. But you got to protect the ball and be aware of the tripping, as you talk about, in the corners.
10 points in high school basketball is nothing now. If they can make the right plays, and that was a pretty pass. Good thing he got the rebound.
That was number 10. That's what
Sterling Sanders picks up his
first. And he's the one who made the pass.
But that was another instance where the pass was there, and the guy that made the catch didn't finish it off. What are they going to call here? They're going to call it traveling.
Yeah, he shuffled. He made his move and then pulled his pivot foot as he made the fake.
As you see the replay, you'll see him do some stutter stepping right here. 1, 2, 3. So as soon as he moved that left foot one more time, he traveled.
Good call.
So they got the Warriors have a chance here to cut into the lead a little bit more. Ooh, he's got good breaks, doesn't he? They're still doing the same thing. They're trapping them, and they turned it over.
But what the Warriors are doing is they catch the ball, they're wide open, and then they wait for the defense to double them.
And almost turned it over again.
Had the down to 8 points. Had
a chance to cut it to 6.
Cut it to 6, and now they're down by 10 again.
That's right.
And I know as a coach you get frustrated because you teach these guys, you tell these guys about what to do and what to expect, and then they get out there and it's like brain freeze. They forgot what it was.
A 3-point play by number 5.
That's Gary McCarthy.
That gives him 5 points for the half. Now, see, those are the kind of shots that'll cut that 10-point deficit a whole lot quicker. They're down by 7 now. 30 seconds to go in the half. Bethel should be trying for the last shot, but
if they can make a stop,
they turned it over. And a nice drive and pass.
If they can make another defensive stop, they're only down 5.
9 points for Lee in the first half, as we are down to about 10 seconds to go.
Oh, looked like a good block, but he's going to give him a foul.
I think the foul's going to go against number, is it 40?
40.
That'll be his first. Charles Stone, team 7th.
Well, you got 8 seconds, so you've got time if you're the Warriors to get down and get a good shot off.
And he definitely got him on the arm. 24 at the line. Kareem Foy makes the first of 2. 28-22. Well, Kecoughtan has a chance to cut into this lead before the end of the half if they go down the court and play well, as he makes both free throws. He has 10 points on the half.
I see. Yeah, plenty of time. He just threw the ball down, and now the Bruins have a chance to come down and make a shot, get a shot off. The poor clock management that time.
And for the Warriors, number 10, Sterling Sanders.
And look at Kerry Forrest over there. He is not a happy camper right now.
He shouldn't be. 8 seconds, and you throw the ball down the court.
Well, he got lucky. He's going to get one off and misses it. Well, you know,
half.
Half is over with. At the half now, the Bethel Bruins 29 and the Kecoughtan Warriors 22. Hang tight. We'll be back shortly for the second half. right, back here at Bethel High School, where the Bethel Bruins lead the Kecoughtan Warriors 29-22 at the half. As we're a couple of minutes here of getting ready to start the third period of play.
You got a little bit of stats.
Got some stats here. Turnovers in the first half were a key. Kecoughtan had 18, and the Bethel Bruins had 9. Shooting percentages for the Kecoughtan Warriors, they were 10 of 24 shooting 42%. And the Bethel Bruins were 13 of 25, and they shot 52%. Leading scorer for the Bethel Bruins is Kareem Foy, as he has 10 points. And the leading scorer for the Kecoughtan Warriors, number 33, Harold Lee, he has 9 points. Nobody is in foul trouble, as the Bethel Bruins only committed 4 first-half fouls. And the Kecoughtan Warriors committed 7 first-half fouls. So foul troubles are not going to be a problem at this point in time.
Good enough. We will pick a player of the game for both of these teams tonight. Each player receive a trophy and a shirt. Trophy comes from Trophy World, located in the Hilton Village in Newport News. For all your for all your recognition and award needs, trophies, plaque, and custom engraving, contact Bob Hilling at Trophy World, 595-7354. Mention this announcement and you'll get special pricing. The shirt comes from Tidewater Team Sports, your one-stop sports headquarters. For screen printing, embroidering, uniforms, and apparel, call 594-0411. Talk to David Chubb or Terry McNamara. And the second half is brought to you in part by Park Lawn Wood Funeral Home, located in Hampton Center Parkway and North Armstead Avenue. For more information, give them a call at 827-4670. Nancy Staten is the manager.
Boy, you hit that right on the money. Just as soon as you finished saying that, the horn blew.
They waited for me. Wasn't that nice of them? I got a couple other things to say, but we'll wait. First chance we get as a timeout.
Well, the Kecoughtan Warriors will have first possession here to start the third period of play, trailing by 7 points, 29-22. And you know, as many turnovers as the Warriors had, they're still in this game. As you could tell by the shooting percentages, their shooting percentage of 42%. There was a lot of shots that they took that they had a hard time getting it in. And there's another good hands by the Bruins.
Well,
a bounce pass would have eliminated that.
Thank you. I've been saying that all night long. These guys don't know a bounce pass. They think if I throw it this way, how is he going to? He can't help it. You got long arms, you're going to get the ball.
As soon as you say that, they threw a bounce pass.
Well, that's good.
And there's start off with a turnover.
Well, you dribble the ball and then stop, and you've got nowhere to go, and you're at half court.
You let yourself get set into a trap there, and that's all it usually takes.
Well, and it becomes a turnover because you lost possession on the jump ball. You lost possession of it anyway.
Nice rebound by Tyree Barnes.
I tell you, I'm impressed with the way he gets up in the air.
And they turned it over again.
Well, that was just...
Basket by number 34, Jamar Jackson. That's his second basket of the game to give him 4 points.
See what happens? They stop the dribble and get double teamed.
Devon Barton puts it in.
I know if I was coach, I'm hot.
33-22 now, as the lead has ballooned to 11 points. Was that a turnover? I didn't see it.
Yeah, no, just a missed shot.
And that ball rolls out of bounds after the shot.
And you know, as bad right now as the Warriors are playing, they're only down 11. And, you know, if they just start playing a little heads up, a little more protective of the ball, they can right back in this ball game in a heartbeat. They got the athletes to do it, and coach has got these guys believing in themselves.
Well, you know, free throw shooting in the first half was absolutely not a factor in this game at all. Bethel took 2 free throws and made them both. And Kecoughtan took 4 free throws, only took 1 and made 1. So they were 25% shooting free throws. So there hadn't been a whole lot of chances to make the easy shots at the line, and there's another turnover by the Warriors by just plain losing control of the game.
I tell you, Craig Breon's got to be happy because his team is just right now out scrapping the Warriors.
Terry Thomas got the last basket for the Bruins. And they can't, Kecoughtan just can't get a grasp of the ball.
They're out of sync, and what's making them out of sync is that trap that the Bruins are putting on them.
The Bruins turned the first turnover of the second half. But Kecoughtan turns right around and does it again. They're not taking advantage of what's given to them. Nice pass by number 33, Terry Thomas, as Devon Barton picks up the basket. Well, taking the traveling is a lot better than taking a charge, you know what I mean? Irregardless of the fact it still ends up being a turnover. I would think that Coach Forrest over there will the way they're playing right now, I'd already called a timeout. Try to explain to them what they talked about at halftime is just not working right now. That looked like a pretty block.
It was a good block. He might have got a little bit of body, and I think that's what he's calling is the body. The contact with the body.
The foul was on Calvin Lee. That's his second personal. First team foul by the Warriors in the second half. Watch it again, get a good view of it. He's got good defense at this point.
I got a little hand. Got the ball with one hand and the arm with the other hand.
Shooting two, Kareem Foy makes his first one. And he sinks the second one.
Well, the Bruins are, look at that.
That gives him 12 points so far in the game. Nice pass put in.
That's a nice
little
kiss off the backboard that time.
Calvin
by
Lee.
Number 50, yeah.
Gives him 6 points, and he'll go to the line to try to get the natural three-pointer. Here it is again.
That's a nice camera work underneath the basket.
Foul was on number 21.
ESPN Baton underneath there.
Foul was on Kareem Foy. That's his first.
Now that's a nice old-fashioned three-point play.
That gives Lee 7 points on the game.
Got to travel. Now, if the Warriors could take some advantage of some of these turnovers by the Bruins, they can get back in this game. But I tell you, I'm impressed with this press. Impressed with this press.
Oh, nice shovel, but he didn't quite get it in there. But they keep the ball.
Just kind of lost.
That was a nice move to get in the lane the way he did, though. They still have control of the ball. They're down by 14. They can't afford to get any further down than they are now. They need to get something going. Thought he was going to shoot the three on that one. That was a nice drive to the basket. He ended up getting a foul. Looks like the foul is going to be on 52, LaShawn Campbell. That'll be his first, team's second.
As you watch the drive this time, we got a 20-second timeout. Zooms is given a award to the senior player in each of the teams this year who has demonstrated academic excellence. These players be awarded plaques at the school board meeting after the season. We'd like to thank David Allen and Zooms for their continued support for WHCS and our student athletes. Like a rock. If you need a new or used pickup or car, go by Hampton Chevrolet Jeep Mazda at 1073 West Mercury Boulevard to get the best deal in town. They're right across the street from Riverdale Shopping Center, so give them a call at 838-5450.
Shooting 2 for the Warriors, Tyree Barnes, and the first one just wouldn't drop for him. We got a lid on the hoop tonight. Missed them both. That was a dangerous pass. Yeah, reaching foul on number 14, Tyree Barnes. That is going to be his third foul of the game.
That was going to be against
The third team foul for the Warriors. So the Bruins will keep the ball out of bounds.
That's going to bring in number 40 for the Warriors, Charles Stone, 5'11" senior.
Calvin Irvin will be sitting the bench now after that entry. 39-25. Three-point shot, a little short, missed everything. I think he rushed that one just a little bit.
Yeah, wasn't set.
And just like that, Kelvin Irving's back in the game. Oh, nice play.
Nice pass. Wow.
Well, I talked about his passing in the first half, how crisp it was, but he got rid of that ball. The ball wasn't in his hand a split second.
Boy, I don't know if we had that or not, but that's a way to beat a press right there. Catch the ball and have it out of your hand before you come back down on the ground.
Foul for the Bruins was against Wyatt. That's his first, team's third. That was another case right there of the pass that was there, but he wasn't ready to get the pass.
But they were three of. Watch this. Here he goes. He catches the ball here. Watch this. Catches it and passes it that
Caught
quick.
it, passed it before he came down.
Yep. Nice camera work.
Oh, and then he turned around. Oh, well, maybe not. Turnover by the Warriors. That's their 7th of the second half, which gives them 25 for the game. You can't win a game having 25 turnovers.
No.
That's another turnover for the Bruins. That's their third of the second half. It gives them 12 on the game.
And for the Warriors, number 34, Brian Draper. Draper replacing number 21, Kelvin Irvin.
Is Bob choking you up again?
Yep.
Oh, there's a slap foul. I heard that right here in front of us.
Not only slapped him, but grabbed him after he slapped him.
That's against number 33, Terry Thomas of the Bruins.
But you know those kind of fouls a coach doesn't mind because they're hustle fouls.
4th team foul. That's Thomas's second foul of the game. Here we are in that trap again. He got out of it this time. Then turned right around and dribbled into another one.
Move the ball before the defense can move, but they wait till the defense comes to them. There you go. Shoot the ball. But I'd rather have him shoot than throw it away.
Now that's 2 consecutive shots that he's taken, though, that he's been short.
Who is that? What number is that?
Number 5, Gary McCarthy. He's hit 1 3 tonight, but the last 2 he's taken has been a little short. He needs to put a little more mustard on it. He got hammered in the back of the head on that one, and I guess that was the impetus of the. Oh, he got hammered. If you show it again, you'll see him get hit in the back of the head. Foul was on number 40, Charles Stone. Hammerhead, that's right. That's his second foul, third team's foul. Number 24, Kareem Foy, is shooting 2. He's already made 5 free throws. 5 of 5 so far in the game at the line. He has 13, and he is the leading scorer in the game right now. I jinxed him. 5 of 6 now from the line. Oh, no.
You got to like the hustle of the Bruins.
I'll tell you what.
They are just as scrappy a team I've ever seen.
Kecoughtan's number 34, Bryant Draper, was under the basket by himself for 3 or 4 seconds, and they never saw it. Couldn't get the ball to him. That was Kareem Foy driving to the basket. He's fouled, and he will go to the line and shoot 2 more. And that foul was on Charles Stone. That was his 3rd foul. And that one stayed in. He's getting a lot of points at the line tonight. 14 points on the night so far. You know, anytime you triple team somebody, someone down the line is going to be open.
Yeah.
Number 5 for the Kecoughtan, Gary McCarthy, hits a 3 on that one.
But you're right, they're double and triple teaming the ball.
Somebody's got to be open.
And it's just a run and confusion defense is basically what Bethel's doing. And that's what the coach says. We're gonna be scrap. We're gonna scramble. Call it scramble
pretty play
defense.
by number 50, Calvin Lee, for the Warriors. That gives him 9 points on the game. Lead cut down to 11, and this is something that the Warriors needed to do. They need to get back in this game. In and out. And the defense backed away and let them have the basket.
Well, they thought, they think, okay, I'll get a foul if I don't.
Devon Barton gets his basket. That gives him 13 on the game. 1:28 to go. There he is, double teamed in there again.
And stop. And dribble to the half-court line. He can't go anywhere. And double, it's like, I'm dead. Luckily, he bounced it off of the Bruin.
And he throws it into a triple team, and it turns it over. Bethel's aggressiveness is really the turning point in this game.
Oh, that's the difference of the game.
Pretty shot by number 52, LaShawn Campbell. That is his first basket of the night.
We don't have
45-30 is the score.
But we don't have points gotten off of
turnovers.
Turnovers because of your press.
That's right.
I mean, steals. I would call that more of a steal. I stole the ball because of my press, and I got the ball. They got a lot of layups.
Right.
They being the Bruins, and it's because of their hustle.
That foul was called on number 52, Sean Campbell. That is his second foul, 15th foul. And at the line to shoot 2 for the Warriors, number 10, Sterling Sanders.
Chris Johnson, number 4, comes in for the Warriors.
I didn't see whether he made the shot or not.
He made it.
He did. He gets a second shot here. That gives him 3 so far on the game. That one's short. Oh, nice pass down the court to number 42.
Well, nice catch.
Lamont Brown, that's right. I mean, that was a football pass there. It was perfect right over the shoulder.
And who was that again? That Lamont Brown?
Lamont Brown, that was his first basket of the game. And Kecoughtan turned it over again. 9 so far in the third quarter. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds to go in the third period of play. Bruins up by 16. And they're going to hold the ball for the last shot.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Nope.
Not bad coaching.
Unless he gets a good lay-in, which that really wasn't the type of shot you would want to take, but he forced it. 13 seconds left, and then he turned it over. Gets the basket and the foul. Sean Campbell will go to the basket, or go to the line to shoot 3. And the foul is on number 10, Sterling Sanders. Second team foul. Here it is again. It was a pretty pass. I think he was getting ready to stuff it.
Yeah, he really didn't make much contact there to get the foul. But that was nice camera work. And that's down there underneath the other basket. And that's hot shot. He took a hot shot, took a hit, but he's up and running.
So they're doing everything they can, the Bethel Bruins, trying to get the ball. If they got to stick their leg out to get it, they're doing that too.
It makes no difference. We're going to get the ball. That's my ball.
50-31, 19-point lead by the Bruins, as this should be the last shot of the quarter, and it rolls in.
Nice pass.
Number 50, Calvin Lee, picks up his 6th point. At the end of 3 quarters, it's 50-33 with the Bethel Bruins leading.
The second half is brought to you in part by Park Lawn Wood Funeral Home. They're located at Hampton Center Parkway, North Armstead Avenue. If you need more information, give them a call at 827-4670. Nancy Staten is the manager. Hampton Chevrolet Jeep Mazda, located at 1073 West Mercury Boulevard, has been an icon on the peninsula for as long as I can remember, and is one of our corporate sponsors. Go down and see them or give them a call at 838-5450. And, of course, Zooms with their Beantown coffee, fried chicken, pizza, potato wedges, Krispy Kreme donuts, ham and cheese subs, Coke, and get that good Citgo gas. And Mr. Taylor, good to see you. Happy New Year to you. And that's Findolph Taylor, our buddy. Let's see the replay right here going up. Gets just a little bit of contact underneath it. Tried to avoid it, but made a little contact and got the foul called. Nice camera work. And that's the one that hot shot took a shot.
Well, shooting in the third period, the Bethel Bruins were 6 of 13, and the Kecoughtan Warriors were 4 of 9. And that was shooting in the third quarter.
They only shot 9 times.
Yep. They had a lot of turnovers. The Bethel Bruins had 3 turnovers, and the Kecoughtan Warriors had 10 turnovers in the third quarter.
There's another turnover at that time by the Bruins of traveling. They're staying right in that 1-2-1-1 full court trap.
Well, the Warriors had 18 turnovers in the first half, 10 turnovers in the third quarter. You can't win a game having 28 turnovers, and he did it again. I say the team. The team did it again. They're just having control problems, and that's a bomb. That was NBA shot there by Barton. That gives him 16 points for the game, as he is the leading scorer.
That's the double dribble that he got by with.
Nice shot a set shot by Chris Johnson. That's his first basket of the game, as we are into the fourth period of play, 53-35 in favor of the Bethel Bruins. Nice pass inside. Foul's going to be on number 50, Calvin Lee. That's going to be his third. Well, I didn't think they didn't call a foul.
Well, you get a shot at it here.
Well, here you can look at it again. I swore it was a clean block, but I thought the referee called a foul. He's just calling it out of bounds. So no foul, and it goes as a turn.
That goes as a turnover?
A turnover. It was blocked, and it went off his leg out of bounds. A reach-in foul on one of the Bruins. It's probably going to be on number 11. Nope. Chris Bell, number 5. That's his first foul. What are you doing over here?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Man's making a lot of crackling noises.
I know it. It's keeping you straight.
Don't worry about it. Oh, that's a bomb shot. Oh, and it bounced in and out.
In and out.
Thought that one had a shot there by Gary McCarthy.
That was a statement made by Calvin Lee. He almost knocked that ball through the mat at the end of the gym on that block.
And the Warriors, number
30, Corey Riddick comes in.
This first time he's come in tonight. Maybe he can get something going. He replaces 33 Harold Lee, who goes out of the game with 9 points. Boy, they left him open for a 3 there, didn't he?
I tell you, nice pass.
Nice pass and nice shot. It just rolled out. He got lucky that time, because I tell you what, he was not open.
No, he was not.
As a matter of fact, it almost looked like he was passing the ball to one of the Bruins. But they keep possession. Timeout called by the Bethel Bruins. Well, 6:02 to go. 53-35 with the Bruins leading. What you got there?
Well, we talk a little bit about the Math Zone. It's back on Channel 46. Check out the new feature, Teacher on the Run. Teachers on the Run. Students can call in and get help with their math homework or solve the problem of the day. This is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. A live broadcast, 5 p.m. on WHCS Channel 46. And check out our website, WHCS46sportscombine.com, and you'll be up to date on all high school sports. And, of course, WHCS broadcasts live the Hampton School Board meeting the first Wednesday of every month, 7:30. So tune in and be informed.
For everybody out there that is watching this game tonight, if you've got internet connection, go to the WHCS.sportscombine.com, and you'll be amazed at a lot of the articles, the pictures, the information that you can obtain just from the actual district that they live in. Bob Killen does an excellent job as the web host that does that, and he does that. It's rare. It's rare that I give him a compliment.
I'm talking about. I'm looking at money sliding under the table here.
But I mean, if take the time to go to the site, you can go into all 4 of the Hampton schools. You can as a matter of fact, you can obtain information from any school in the state by going to that site.
And
with records.
And that site again is WHCS46.sportscombine.com.
Basket by number
23, Josh Payne makes a basket, gives him 6 points on the game as they now lead by 20 over the Warriors. And another turnover.
Hey, I was told that you can go click on 46, WHCS 46, click on that, and you get to see pictures of people. Pictures of the people, what they're doing. We're talking about pictures of Mike.
Hey, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that. He needs to get another picture of me because I look like a bear. I got long hair, an old beard that sticks out. I mean,
and he told me, and I asked him, I said, when did he get his haircut? He said, oh, he's getting my haircut. And he's got a picture, and it looks like a bear.
16 points now for Kareem Foy as he just nets that basket. And another turnover by the Warriors. It's 12 on the game.
That was the first time I've seen the Warriors move the ball down the court without a dribble and got a good shot off. The guy traveled, but the idea was you got to break that press, and you can't do it by dribbling.
Now they got a 2-on-1 break here. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Looked like a good block, but he ends up getting the foul. And that foul goes against number 11, Devon Barton.
Calvin John Thomas said, no, sir, that was a foul. That was a foul.
I'll bet you we got a good shot of it as we look at it again. Let's see. What did he do? I don't see where he hit him.
Well, Calvin said he got him with a hand, so.
Our instant replays are right on again as usual.
Absolutely.
He wants to show it to us again. Watch him. I don't think he fouled him. He rolls right around him, and he didn't even touch it. He had to hit him from the back, and it looked to me like he had plenty of distance. So nice put back by 24, Kareem Foy.
That is just great job. He got his own rebound.
That's 18 points right now in the game for him.
Who's that, Foy?
Yeah. He's 6 of 8 from the free throw line. In all of his baskets, 6 of them are 2-point shots. At the line's number 14 for the Tyree Barnes for the Warriors, and he makes the first one.
And for the Bruins, number 55, Walter Harris. Harris replacing number
4. Oh, and they got gets the putback by number 30.
They got to come off
Corey Reddick. That's his first basket of the game. As Kecoughtan has a lot of subs in right now, I believe, and
but they're going after the ball.
Timeout is called real quick by Coach Breon before that 10-second came in. 59-39 with 4:07 left in the regulation. I think we pretty much got who we want for our offensive player, our player of the game for Bethel. You can go look over here at Kecoughtan. Got a couple of chances. You got.
Hey,
hello,
Crystal up in the stands. Come over to watch the ball game. Her son is playing. That's Chris Bell, number 5 for the Bruins. Is Crystal Bell. Crystal Bell. Okay, I can dig it.
Oh, nice feed. Nice pass by number 11, Devin Barton. Inside of the number 55, Walter Harris, who was fouled on the play. He will go and shoot 2. And look at the pass. He put it right in his chest. He turned around and couldn't put it in, but he
went strong.
Went strong. .352 to go, 61-39. They're lucky they didn't turn that one over. Tell you, the word for tonight has definitely been turnover. potato now, isn't it? Lord.
Who wants the ball?
Yeah, the turnover on the Warriors gives the ball back to the Bethel Bruins.
Oh, there was a travel.
Yeah, he dragged that foot. There's a nice pass to get it up underneath, though. Jamar Jackson, it gives him 6 points after hitting that one. Man alive. Put back in by Barton. Tell you what, you can almost give co-players of the games there because he has 18 also. Josh Payne picks up another basket, gives him 4. And on the fast break, Josh Payne picks up 2 more. I believe Kecoughtan has called a timeout with 2:12 to go. It's now a 30-point game. Bethel 69 and Kecoughtan 39. You got.
We're going to stay with this one because, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that.
No.
Yeah.
But, you know, because
right now the Bethel Bruins have 2 players that both have 18 points apiece. Devon Barton and Kareem Foy. Barton has 11 points in the second half, and Foy 8. That's where most of your scoring has come from by the Bethel Bruins.
You have your sheets of points for the first game, girls' game?
Like Kecoughtan's got a whole bunch of new players out there. 34 is Jamar Jackson.
all right, number 23. I believe that's
Keith McBride is
Keith
in
McBride.
there.
Yeah, I talked to his mama earlier.
Corey Riddick. 22 is Tony Wood. Ben Callahan, number 20, is in now.
Yeah. So are we right here?
Beg your pardon?
Are we right?
Yes.
Okay.
Players of the game.
Give them out.
For the Kecoughtan Warrior, we are going to go with number 50, Calvin Lee. He's got 11 points now as the leading scorer for the Warriors. And for the Bethel Bruins, Kareem Foy, a senior. He has 18 points as he co-leader with Devin Barton. And Wyatt just picks up his first basket of the second half. That'll give him 4 points as the Bruins just continue to pour it on. That should go back to Bethel. Ooh, I thought it went off from 4 cans. But I didn't see the same thing that Jerry Sprouse did.
Well, now he's your buddy.
And he's got the whistle.
He's got the whistle? Well, then whatever he says goes. That's usually the way it is, isn't it?
Well, if you got a whistle and you're on this court, I guess so.
You got it.
71-39 as we're down to the last minute of the game. The Bethel Bruins came out here very aggressive.
Well, the difference in this game has been the press.
Yes.
The 1-2-1-1 full court press by the Bruins. They just took the Warriors completely out of the game. Warriors never had a chance to get in any kind of flow or any kind of rhythm, and
well,
they're going to have to
press.
go back.
Oh yes,
go back to the drawing board. It's got some good athletes, and Corey Forrest will do a good job with them.
Well, they're Bethel's press today, with the exception of the turnovers that the Warriors had by themselves without being forced.
Right.
I mean, they've got 33 turnovers in this game.
Yeah.
And you just can't win with 33 turnovers. I mean, you have 25 turnovers.
Well, you can win with 33 if the other team's got 43.
Oh, yeah, right.
But that doesn't happen often. Nice roll that time. Got
at the free throw line is number 20, Ben Callahan. He makes the first one. That's his first point of the game as he came in a few minutes ago. Second one is up and off the side of the rim. 71-40, 31-point lead with 30 seconds to go.
So, Scotty, send me Johnny Terrell, please.
Well, Mr. Sprouse will call a foul, and it will go against the Bruins. Goes against number 20, Kenny Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. And that is the team's 10th. So number 20 for Kecoughtan, Ben Callahan, will go to the free throw line. And he will be shooting. Should be shooting 2 here. First one's off. 22.6 seconds to go in the game. Second one is in and good. That gives Callahan 2 points on the game. Clock running down to about 15 seconds and ticking. Should be the last possession of the game right here. 3-point shot by number 12 off the front of the rim. And oh man, that was almost an excellent play. 32 makes the basket. McGill, that was his first basket of the game. And the game finally comes to an end with the Bethel Bruins, the victors tonight over the Kecoughtan Warriors, 73-41. Again, the players of the games were, for the Kecoughtan Warriors, Calvin Lee, and for the Bethel Bruins, Kareem Foy.
All right, well, tonight's game brought to you by Zooms with 14 convenient Peninsula locations, and by Hampton Chevrolet at 1073 West Mercury Boulevard, and in part by Park Lawn Wood Funeral Home, where Nancy Staten is the manager. Bob Hitch, Bob Killen, and Mike Hauser. The Warriors losing 41-73. We like to say, come on out to these ball games. This is tremendous entertainment. What do you think, Mike? Oh, look at that. And is that Andy?
Oh, my. And he got him down as Andrew.
Andrew. All right,
gentlemen.
See you all. Good night, everybody.